Hey, South Carolina Gamecock, man, you still in here? Hold on. Look at this. I'll show you something. Life comes at you fast, doesn't it, Coach Prime? South Carolina game. Five-star dummy. Five-star dummy. How's everybody doing? You want to talk some football? You want to watch some basketball? Baseball's coming on. I'm not watching baseball. I can't watch baseball. I am gambling on some baseball today. I put all my bets up on the screen so that y'all don't have to ask me 100 times what my bets are. These are on just the early games today. So games starting around 1 or 2 o'clock. Basketball game getting ready to start. Pistons and Knicks. I've got the Pistons on the money line. Baseball bets, early baseball games. Cardinals, first 5 on the money line. Mets, first 5, minus half a run. Mets, Nationals, under 8. Yankees, Blue Jays, under 8.5. Yankees, first 5, minus half a run. And Yankees on the money line. So I really need the Yankees to win today and for there to be less than 8.5 runs. I got 3 bets on the Yankees game. 3 bets on the Yankees game. Yeah. 2 bets on the Mets game. Mets first 5 innings minus half a run and total runs scored under 8. And then for the basketball game, we just need the Pistons to win the game. I don't give a shit whether they win by 1 or 1,000,001. 2. Just need them to win the game. That's it. Then we'll bet some of the afternoon games later on today. But how's everybody doing? NFL draft wrapped up yesterday. All 7 rounds in the book. What a shock. The SEC dominated the draft again for what? Is this the 19th year in a row? The SEC had the most players drafted. Now, we all know it's only because of ESPN bias. ESPN has tricked the NFL into thinking that the SEC has good players in it. The SEC isn't actually any good. We know that. You don't have to type it 1,000,000 times. It's just ESPN bias or whatever crybaby shit y'all like to say. That's all it is. The SEC is actually garbage in football and has no good players at all. Every NFL team on the planet is just extremely stupid and gullible and believes everything ESPN tells them. There you go. I just saved you a lot of time. You don't have to spend an hour typing that out today. What else is going on? Glad you asked. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. April getting ready to wrap up. Moving into May. Summertime be here soon. I'm looking for a pool. I'm looking for a pool and 85 to 90 degree weather or hotter somewhere. I want to sit by a pool for 3 days. I got to figure something out quick, fast, and in a hurry. I want to sit by a pool. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Is everybody doing good? Betting every day is not trying to win, just trying to break even. Well, so far this week, when it comes to breaking even, I'm $306 ahead of breaking even. So once again, like 99% of every other comment you've ever left in the history of this channel, you're wrong again. Yeah, you're wrong again. The SEC did so well in the playoffs the last 2 years. Well, they didn't win the Natty the last 2 years. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, they didn't win the Natty. What's up, Alexander, Roger, Vandy Dandy, Green Street Ute, Matt Dummett, Biggs Mike, Committed, Joe D, Floby, Sam. How's everybody doing? I'm up $5,000 since week 0 of college football. Yeah, I'm up $5,000 and $1. Vandy, every single bet that you've ever talked about publicly on here before the game was played, you've lost. You even lost your bet on the presidential election. No one believes anything you say, dude. You gave up gambling? Shit. Hey, you're more likely to give up breathing, dude. You're more likely to give up breathing, man. Stop. What did a kid? That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. Yeah. Sports reporters are crashing out everywhere, and finding imaginary racism in the draft. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. I spent the last 8 years pissing off people on both sides of the racism argument, which really tells me I'm probably doing it the right way. White racists hate me, and black racists hate me. There's a guy in the comments section of my Deion Sanders or Shedeur Sanders video from yesterday. There's a guy in the comment section going on and on calling me a Trump-loving Jan Sixer. I mean, you want to talk about just being completely clueless. And what's funny is he's accusing me of being racist, and in doing so, he's being racist. All he knows about me is that I'm a white guy who doesn't think Shedeur Sanders is an elite quarterback. And based on that information alone, he thinks I'm a Trump-supporting January 6er. Now, that's racist, bud. That's racist, bud. Yeah, you know. Jake Fromm sends a bunch of racist text messages. I make a video about it. All the white racists come out of the woodwork to get mad at Uncle Lou. Hey, that's a check in the plus column. Check in the plus column. If you're a white racist or a black racist, I don't want you here. And I've done a pretty good job of running off both sets of people. That's right. Done a pretty good job of running off both sets of people. Got no use for them. Got no use for them at all. Yeah. Got no use for them. Basketball game getting ready to start here. Knicks and Pistons. Who do y'all think's going to win? I'll put a poll up. It's too late. It's too late for me to put a bet in for y'all. But I'll put a poll up for y'all just to see if y'all can get it right. Pistons, Knicks. See who y'all think's going to win. It's pretty close to a pick 'em. I believe the Pistons are favored by maybe a point. I took the Pistons on the money line, though. But y'all get your votes in who you think's going to win this basketball game between the Knicks and the Pistons. Playoff basketball. Those of you that are my age and you quit watching the NBA 15 years ago, I did too, because it's nothing like what it used to be. You know, I grew up watching the NBA in the late 80s and 90s. The bad boys, the Detroit Pistons from the 80s and 90s, and all those great Knicks teams with John Starks and Patrick Ewing, and of course Michael Jordan and the Bulls. And you know, they used to play defense year-round back then. There was no such thing as load management. You played every game. The NBA regular season today is a complete waste of time. It's basically a three-point contest with no defense played at all. That's what the NBA regular season has become. But playoff basketball now is what basketball used to be all the time back in the 90s. So if you haven't watched the NBA in years because the regular season is such dog shit, which I agree with you, it is, give the playoffs a shot. If you liked NBA basketball in the 90s, give playoff basketball a shot. You might find that you like it. It's pretty good basketball. It's pretty good basketball. Hog dog, not really. NFL actually plays defense. You entered the paint at your own risk in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, well, now, it's not that physical. But, I mean, the games are way more low scoring in the playoffs than they are in the regular season. Now, teams actually try to play defense. There's a lot of rules and stuff implemented in the NBA now that weren't around in the 80s and 90s. So it's never going to be as physical as it was back then. But it is good basketball. It's nothing like what the regular season has become. Game underway here. Knicks have possession first, off the glass and in, and the Knicks take an early 2-0 lead over the Pistons. Did Lou talk about Shedeur yet? Made a video about Shedeur. Go watch it. Pistons with the ball now, down 2. Game just underway. Strong to the rim, but rejected. There's that defense we were just talking about. Damn. Monster dunk on the other end by the Knicks. 4-0 lead early in this one. When is Deion going to retire your number? He hasn't said yet. I'm still asking him every day on Twitter, but so far no word on when Deion might retire my number. The Ohio State Buckeyes won the draft. Yeah, they had the most players drafted. They had, was it 14? They had 14 players drafted, is that right? Was there a Georgia player who you thought wasn't going to get drafted but did? Dan Jackson. I thought Dan Jackson would be a undrafted free agent, but he actually got drafted there at the end. Yeah, UJ had 13. Ohio State had 14. Nussmeier's a better passer than Klubnik, but Klubnik is more accurate and more mobile. Well, if Klubnik is more accurate, then what is it about Nussmeier that makes him a better passer in your mind? If you're acknowledging that Klubnik is more accurate, what is it about Nussmeier you think makes it? I mean, I think those are the two best returning quarterbacks in football, but Ohio State will use that as an excuse after their yearly beatdown in November. Yeah, getting 14 players drafted is no excuse not to be good the next year. Georgia had 15 players drafted in the 2022 draft, and then the following season they went 15-0 and won the national title and beat the ever-loving shit out of every single team they played, including Ohio State. Georgia doesn't lose to Ohio State, but they never have. Yeah. Yeah. All right, come on, Pistons. Get your shit together here. All tied up at 4. 9.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Knicks on the road in Detroit. This is game 4. The Knicks are up 2-1, so the Pistons really need this one. And that's what I'm counting on. Hard to the basket that time. Off the glass, no good. Pistons look to run. No foul, but the basket is good. 6-4, the Knicks take their first lead. Or, I'm sorry, the Pistons take their first lead. Nope, Buckeyes just have more starters. We don't know what rebuilding looks like. Been a long time since Ohio State had a rebuilding year. I'll give you that. I did a Tennessee record prediction yesterday. I have us losing to Georgia, Bama, and Florida. 9-3 would be a miracle season for Tennessee at this point. I'm worried about Tennessee for this year. They didn't do shit in the portal. They don't have a single quarterback that we know for a fact is worth a fuck. If any quarterback on Tennessee ends up being any good, it's going to be a surprise. We know G5 Joey isn't any good. And we don't know anything at all about the other two quarterbacks because they've never played before. They lost every wide receiver they had from last year. They lost their best defensive player, their best offensive player, their quarterback. I'm worried about Tennessee. I think 9 wins is their ceiling. I don't think they're making the playoffs. I think if they go 9-3, that's the best possible outcome. I think 8-4 is probably more likely. We have a really good 4-star that came in this year, George McIntyre. Yeah, go ahead and play a true freshman. Nico was the highest rated player you've ever had, and he wasn't good enough to play as a freshman, but let's put George McIntyre in the game. See what he can do. With no wide receivers and no running game and a rebuilt offensive line. I'm all for y'all trying that. Sign me up for that. I think y'all should definitely try that. Knicks up 2, 8-6. They've got possession. Short jumper. Good. 10-6. Knicks up 4 now. 7.5 to go in the first quarter. When Tennessee is bad, college football is funnier. Yeah. I don't know if it can get any funnier than Florida State going 2-10 last year, though. I don't know. The two funniest seasons since I've been doing this, which is almost 11 years now, is last year's Florida State going 2-10 and 2017 Tennessee going 0-8 in the SEC. Those are the two funniest seasons I've seen in my 11 years on here. FSU needs to win at least 8 games to save Mike Norvell's job. I don't know if they can afford to fire him. I mean, I agree with you. He should be fired. He's got a losing record 3 of his 5 years there. He's been there for 5 years. 3 of the years are losing seasons. I mean, that's Billy Napier level bad. But they're pinching pennies down there trying to get out of the ACC, so I don't know if they're going to fire him or not. Obviously, they should. He's terrible and doesn't know what he's doing, as clearly stated on the scroll on the bottom of the screen. Oh, the original was way better. Top Gun. I mean, the remake was okay, but the original was way better. Top Gun. I saw the clips of Mel Kiper on Twitter. I only watched the first round of the NFL draft. I don't sit around and watch the rest of the round, so I didn't see him crashing out live, but I saw people posting clips of it on Twitter. Yeah, on Twitter. Yeah. Lou, do you remember when Tennessee lost to Georgia State and BYU? Of course I remember that. Of course I remember that. Of course I remember that. Michigan is facing 6 level 1 violations. Won't be sniffing the playoffs anytime soon. The NCAA can't bar Michigan from the playoffs. So the NCAA has no control over the playoffs. It's the college football playoff is separate and apart from the NCAA. So, I mean, no matter what the NCAA does to Michigan, they can't rule Michigan ineligible for the playoffs. Now, the playoff committee could say, since the NCAA did this, this, and this, we're going to remove Michigan from playoff contention. But it would be up to the playoff committee, not the NCAA. How stupid is the NCAA for letting ESPN have control of the playoff? ESPN doesn't have control of the playoff. The conferences own the playoff, not ESPN. You've been reading too many Florida State conspiracy theories or something, Nick, but ESPN doesn't control the college football playoff. ESPN doesn't control the college football playoff any more than ABC controls the NBA playoffs. ABC is just broadcasting the NBA playoffs. ESPN just broadcasts the playoffs. That's it. They don't have control over it. They don't pick the teams. They don't pick the selection committee. They don't seed the teams. They just broadcast it. That's it. Lou, who will end the UJ 31 game home streak? Bama. Ten to 8. The Knicks are up 2. 6:52 to go in the first quarter. Knicks with the ball and a 2-point lead. Jalen Brunson with a jumper. Nothing but net. 12 to 8, 4-point lead for the Knicks. Brian Kelly is arrogant. Lane or Brian Kelly, who is better? Oof. I would take Lane Kiffin over Brian Kelly. But I mean, Brian Kelly's accomplished more than Lane Kiffin has. I mean, I'll admit that's not an easy question. That's not an obvious one or the other answer there. Brian Kelly's had a better career than Lane Kiffin. There's no question about it at all. 15 years, averages over 10 wins a year, made multiple New Year's Six games and playoffs, made an SEC championship game. Lane Kiffin's never done any of that. But if I was starting a college football team and my two choices of head coach were Lane Kiffin and Brian Kelly, I would take Lane Kiffin. But that's not like asking who's better between Billy Napier and Kirby Smart. I mean that you don't, that's just obvious answer. The Lane Kiffin Brian Kelly debate is a good one, I think. Everything I'm betting on is on the screen so that you don't have to ask me a bunch of times. And it's not looking good for the basketball game. The Knicks are up 7 early in this one on the road in Detroit. Detroit with the ball. They're down 15-8. They just turned it over. Knicks, fast break, 3-on-2. Brunson from 3. Drains it. 10-point lead for the Knicks. Boy, the Pistons are shitting all over their own foot here. Ole Miss lost everyone from last year's team. They lost a lot. And unlike Ohio, like we were talking about Ohio State earlier, got 14 players drafted or whatever. Unlike Ohio State, Ole Miss does not recruit in the top 5 every single year. So it's a lot harder for a team like Ole Miss to replace an elite player than it is Ohio State or Georgia or whatever fill-in-the-blank team that recruits at an elite level. Now, maybe they strike gold in the portal again, but that's going to be the only way. The only way Ole Miss is as good this year as they were last year is if they hit home runs on a lot of different players in the portal. And I'm not a big believer in that happening more than half the time. You have to make a video about Shiloh firing his dad. I don't know anything about that. I know Dion is their agent. He fired Dion as his agent. Is that what you're saying? And hired a real agent? Shador and Shiloh should have hired a real agent 4 months ago when they declared for the draft instead of letting their dad do all the negotiating. That's part of their problem. Dion's not an agent. He's a team mom with a gold whistle. Shiloh hired Drew Rosenhaus. Good. Should have done it 4 months ago. Maybe he would have got drafted. No, Dion's not an agent. Agents are lawyers. Dion doesn't have a law degree. This ain't college football. Basketball sucks. Well, then don't watch it, Roy. Don't watch it then. Who's dumber, Tennessee fans or Deion Sanders fans? Deion Sanders fans. Well, Deion Sanders fans are dumber about college football than Tennessee fans are because Deion Sanders fans aren't college football fans. They're just Deion stands. Dingleberries. 21-12, the Knicks up big over Detroit in the first quarter. 3:45 to go. Detroit with another turnover. Boy, Detroit looks like absolute dog shit early in this game. New York, oh my God. How do you miss an alley-oop dunk? I don't know, but the Knicks did it. Instead, they kick it out and drain a 3. 24-12, the Knicks doubling up the Pistons with 3:32 to go in the first quarter. Pistons took a timeout. Why did Browns trade for the Sanders pick? No one else was interested. Yeah, somebody was about to take him. Fuck. Was it the Giants? I forget which team it was had that pick, but yeah, they were about to take him. I'm live betting Detroit if they down big still at half. I bet them before the game. Yeah, I bet them before the game. They need a win here, and they're at home. I figured they'd come out ready to go, but right now they're getting humiliated early in this one. Dylan Gabriel think he could be a starting QB? No. I don't think there's but maybe 2 starting quarterbacks in this entire draft class. And it might only be one long term, like successful. I think Travis Hunter will have a great NFL career. I don't know why anybody would have a problem with Travis Hunter. I don't know why anybody would have an issue with Travis Hunter. To me, I don't put him in the same category as the Sanders. Travis Hunter is just an very high level, incredible football player. I don't have any negative criticism at all of Travis Hunter. "2011 LSU defense was historic, just forgotten nationally because of the last game. Nico dad or Dion dad, better fake agent?" I guess Dion's dad would. I guess I would go with Dion as a better fake agent than Nico's dad. At least Dion has NFL experience, but neither one of them are agents. I don't know, so they need to just stop acting like agents. Still a commercial break in the basketball game. Lou, will we see a Tennessee UCLA bowl game this year? It's unlikely. There's not a lot of bowl matchups. Actually, yeah. Well, I was about to say there's not a lot of bowl matchups between the SEC and the Pac-12, but UCLA's in the Big Ten now, and there are a lot of bowl matchups between the SEC in the Big Ten. I don't think I'd be surprised if UCLA is bowl eligible this year. I don't think they're going to be very good. So probably not. All right, game's back on. 24-12. Pistons with the ball, but they're getting humiliated in the first quarter of this game at home. Let's see if they can cut into this lead. Off the glass, no good, but the rebound is good and slammed home. Cuts the deficit to 10 with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. I don't think anything one way or the other about Bryce Underwood from a spring game. Pistons for 3, no good off the front of the rim. Knicks with the ball and a 10-point lead. 24-14, 2.5 minutes to go now. Jalen Brunson off the glass and in. Hold on. I think I heard somebody knock on the door. Hold on. I don't know what the dog was barking at. Dog was barking. I thought somebody was at the door. 12-point lead for the Knicks. Boy, the Pistons are going to get blown out here at home. Down 12 in the first quarter. Knicks came ready to play. Pistons still asleep. Has Jackpot fired Rob Sanders yet? Don't know. I guess we'll find out tonight. I think they normally do a show on Sundays. Lou, is this the college baseball stream? No. If Jeremiah Smith had contract negotiations with Ohio State and skipped practice like Nico, is he good enough to not play until he is able to enter the draft? Well, he'd be drafted a lot lower if he sat out for 2 years. Oh, you wrote him up, basically, is what Jack. So he didn't fire him, decided to just write him up. Now, is this his first write-up? You got him on a PIP plan? Okay, got him on a PIP plan. Okay, it's his first write-up. So now 3 write-ups, now he's gone, though, right? 3 write-ups, he's gone. So this is the first write-up. So we'll just have to monitor the situation here. 3 write-ups, though, he's got to be gone. Jeremiah Smith is going to win the Heisman this year, 2,000 yards, 20 touchdowns. I'll make that bet with you on 2,000 yards. I'll make a bet with you that he's under 2,000 yards. Did Rob Sanders perturb Jackpot? Carnell Tate or Ryan Williams? I'd take Ryan Williams. Yeah, Ryan Williams is 18 now. That is correct. Is Tennessee going to go back to the way we were, barely winning 7 games? Maybe this year. Maybe this year. But look, that's not all Tennessee's fault. I mean, there's a lot of teams that if they lost their starting quarterback on the last day of spring practice would be in a bind for that season. So, I mean, I don't think Tennessee's going back to being the laughing stock of the SEC like they were in the late 2010s. But I don't think they're making the playoffs for the second year in a row either. Still a 10-point game. The Pistons have the ball, trying to cut into the lead. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Long 3. No good. Knicks get the rebound. That's not a foul? It's just out of bounds. It's going to be the Pistons ball with 38 seconds to go, still down 10. Clemson is loaded. Clemson is loaded. So far, so good, Robert. What about you, buddy? Georgia, Texas, Alabama, playoffs? Maybe. Tennessee will regret not paying Nico's ransom. Well, they might regret it in terms of their record and overall quarterback play this season, but it's like the United States' position on not negotiating with terrorists. It's because once you do it once, it creates more terrorists because they know you're willing to negotiate. So it might save Tennessee a lot of headache in the in the long run. I can tell you right now, there's not a single player on Georgia's team that if they did what Nico did, I would want Kirby to pay him and keep him. I would tell him, I would want Kirby to tell him to get the fuck out. I would want Kirby to do the same thing Tennessee did. Now it probably wouldn't have the effect on Georgia that it's going to have on Tennessee, because Georgia's team and offense isn't quarterback driven, and they're not dependent on one player, and their entire fan base hasn't sat around drooling about one random player for 3 years. But nevertheless, I would rather Kirby Smart told that player to hit the fucking road, no matter who. There's not a single player on Georgia's team I would want Georgia to cave into in that situation. Same thing with the Syracuse coach, Fran Brown. Fucking, some average wide receiver walks into Fran Brown's offense or Fran Brown's office and wants to sit in on coaching meetings and help design the offense. No, what? No. Oh, Andy wants $2 million? No. Well, who do you think you are? Fucking 19-year-old snot-nosed, wet behind the ears, fucking C-grade wide receiver marches into a coach's office, demands $2 million and input into the offense? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck? Imagine Arian Smith strolling into Kirby Smart's office, demanding money, and then saying, and on top of that, I want to sit in on all the offensive coaching meetings and help design the game plan from week to week. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. Who do you think you are, dummy? It's a commercial break into the first quarter in the game. Can't trust LSU in week 1. Yeah, well, plus that game's at Clemson. I mean, those are two good teams with two good quarterbacks, but the game is at Clemson. If I had to make the pick right now, I'd probably pick Clemson to win that one. Hey, Uncle Lou, yo mama. My mama's dead, bud. My mom's dead. She died 6 years ago. But thank you for bringing it up, though. Lou and I went to high school together. He was a bench-warming legend. No, I started in high school. What do you think of Texas Tech this upcoming season with all the I think Texas Tech could be good. I think TCU could be good. When I say good, I mean better than they were last year. It's so hard to pick the winner of the Big 12 because there's no elite teams out there. There ain't. Look, nobody in the Big 12 is winning a natty. It ain't happening. I mean, I'm sorry. But there's enough good teams in the Big 12 that makes it probably the hardest conference to handicap. Imagine if Lou played in the NFL, he would have been the greatest wide receiver ever. And I played DB. I didn't even play wide receiver. UJ will be a beast this year as usual. Well, they got a lot of questions to answer. They got a lot of talent, but a lot of it is new. So I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if UJ missed playoffs this year. I mean, I also wouldn't be shocked if they went 11-1 and won the SEC, but they got a lot of unknowns. Clemson's going to be good, but they need DBs. Well, they need a running back, too. They moved a wide receiver to running back. They lost Maffa. But, I still think they're the class of the ACC. Them, Miami, Louisville, maybe Georgia Tech outside shot at getting into the ACC championship game. Lou, who do you think will be in the SEC championship as of right now? Oh, I don't know. I haven't even started to do prediction videos yet, so I don't know. You want me to just make a wild guess off the top of my head? Texas and South Carolina. But, that's not my prediction. I don't know what my prediction is going to be. I'll start doing prediction videos in the May, beginning of June. Georgia Tech got thrown around by Vandy. What is the holdup with the helmets? Let's get to. Yeah, I'll do it when I'm good and fucking ready to do it. Not when some elementary typer troll in the comments section tells me to. Lou, do you think OU will be a little better this year? Man, they might be. I mean, this year's Oklahoma team could beat last year's Oklahoma team, but I don't know that the record will be any better. I mean, they might be an overall team, a better overall team, but I don't know if the record is going to reflect that. Don't make Woo mad. Yeah, don't mistreat me. And I don't know why there's only 42 thumbs up either. There needs to be a lot more than that. I will say again, South Carolina lost every key player on defense not named Dylan Stewart. Well, South Carolina didn't have a lot of key players on defense. They still beat Clemson. How many games in a row has Clemson lost to the SEC now? Is it 3? I believe it's 3. Hope they don't make it 4 in a row by losing to the fucking corn dog. Lou, do you think Alabama will lean on the run game? What run game? What run game? No, they better be able to throw the ball. If they can't throw the ball, they're fucked. If Alabama can't throw the ball, they might go 7-5. I'm not shitting you. Because wide receivers probably their best group on offense. If they can't throw the ball, they're fucked. Well, kind of late to end the poll now that the Knicks are blowing them out. But what did? God damn. The Knicks are blowing out the Pistons 31-19, and y'all still pick the Pistons to win. I hope y'all are right, because I put a bet in on the Pistons before the game started. Remember when Lou drove across the state to fight an 11-year-old? I don't remember that. You remember everything I ever did, though. You're a fan. I'm not a fan of me. You are. Money to burn, Woo. What does that mean? Memphis was up 26 at halftime and lost by 6 last week. Yeah, that's true. That was crazy. That series was over for Memphis at that point. They've lost another game to OKC since then, but that game was fucking, that was it. That game was over at that point. That was sad. Drinking my 40-ounce Bud Ice. Is it 1999? They still make that? Why? Why do they still make that? And why are you still buying it? You're not really drinking Bud Ice, are you? Please tell me you're trolling yourself. Bud Ice? Come on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Still a 10-point game. Pistons with the ball into the lane, and they turn it up. Every time I look up at the TV, the Pistons are turning the ball over. They just did it again. I can't even, as an LSU fan, we lucky as hell to be South Carolina last year. Knicks miss a 3. Pistons with the rebound. 9.5 minutes to go in the first half. Still a 10-point lead for the Knicks. Pistons with the ball. Let's see if they can go on a run here to close out the second half and cut into this lead. 4-3. No good. Rebounded by the Knicks. What happened to Edward? I have no idea. I haven't seen or heard from Edward in, I couldn't even tell you how long. So I have no idea. Drinking Mad Dog 2020 and Zima. Dang. Did you drop a Jolly Rancher down into Zima like you're supposed to? Lou treats fried chicken like a side dish. I don't even really know what that means. It's funny, but I don't know. I don't know what that means though. I mean, I do like fried chicken, but I don't understand the treating it like a side dish thing. But Even though I don't understand it, it's still funny. How high would Carson Beck have been drafted? You know, it's so hard to know because of the injury that he had. I mean, I think he's better than Tyler Shuck. I think he's better than Dylan Gabriel. I don't think he's better than Cam Ward or Jackson Dart. But you know, there's no telling how the NFL teams would have looked at him with the injury and all that. So I really don't know. I mean, he declared for the draft, and you know, when you declare for the draft, you're allowed to get feedback from the NFL. I'm assuming whatever feedback he got from the NFL was not good, because he then undeclared from the draft and entered the portal. So I'm guessing he wasn't a first or a second round pick. Uh-oh. They're about to get to fighting in this basketball game now. You better calm down now. Instead of getting mad, how about make some fucking baskets? Yeah, there was a pretty bad foul on the Knicks there, or by the Knicks there. Y'all owe Kevin Spacey an apology. Y'all ruined that man's career for nothing. He was found not guilty of every fucking thing he was ever accused of and ruined his fucking life. Y'all owe that man an apology. Nuss actually going to have a run game this year. He didn't have one last year. Caden Durham going to go crazy without broken toes. $12-point lead for the Knicks. 8.5 minutes to go in the first half. Any of these baseball games get started yet? They should have. Let's see. Maybe we're losing those too. Maybe we'll just lose every bet today. The Mets are up 2-0 in the top of the first. That's great news. We have, what do we have? Mets first 5 minus half a run. So that's great. They're already up 2-0. And under 8 total runs. So we're looking good in the Mets game. The Yankees are losing. The Blue Jays scored a run in the top of the first inning, so still plenty of time in that one, though. Just Yankees getting ready to bat in the bottom of the first. We've got the Yankees on the money line to win the game. Yankees first 5 innings minus half a run and under 8.5 total runs in that one. What else do we have? Cardinals first 5 on the money line. They don't start till 2. All right. I haven't bet any of the playoff hockey games yet. Pistons are shooting free throws, and, of course, they miss it just like they've missed everything else in the entire game because they're absolute dog shit. You watch basketball. If I'm betting on it, I do. Wait, who considers Georgia versus Alabama to be a rivalry? Nobody that knows anything about college football considers that a rivalry because it's not a rivalry. Are you telling me a person named LaFleur is watching hockey? Individual bets. Parlays are retarded. I do them every once in a while, but they're retarded. 10-point lead for the Knicks. 8 minutes to go in the first half. Knicks with the ball. Come on, play some damn defense, Detroit. Knicks for 3, no good. Rebound, knocked out of bounds. Was it out on Detroit? Whose ball is it? Need to allow one hockey-style fight a game in basketball? Knicks miss another 3, but get the rebound again. Now Detroit can't rebound, and now they commit a foul. Knicks will be going to the free throw line. So Detroit can't score on offense. They can't get a rebound on defense. They can't make free throws. Now, I'm not a basketball expert, but if you can't score on offense, can't rebound on defense, and can't make free throws, I don't think you have a very good chance of winning. How do you see Pedo State season going? You talking about Penn State? I think they're going to be really good again. I think they'll be even better on offense than they were last year. They may not be quite as good defensively, but they're still going to be really good defensively. But even if they're not as good as last year, but they've got above a 50% chance of making the playoffs, I think. Did you see the Australian women's? No, I don't even have to read the rest of that. Anything about Australian women's soccer team, whatever the question is, did I see? The answer is no. Seven and a half minutes to go, 35-23. Knicks all over the Pistons in the first half. Who'd you bet on this game? Eric, get somebody to read the screen to you. They are still asking to be paid the same as the men's team. I don't give a shit what the Australian men's or women's soccer team is paid. I couldn't care less. Don't have any interest in that at all, about what the Australian soccer teams get paid. It doesn't matter to me at all. NBA fights used to be fun back in the day, but then the Malice at the Palace incident happened. Yeah, well, they were fighting the fans. That was the problem there. They were fighting the fans. Did the Pistons just make a 3? No way. I must be seeing things. Did the Pistons just make a 3-pointer? How in the hell? Yeah, they did. Look at them. Dang. Big dang. I did not want Lou to rant, dummy. I believe in equal pay for equal work, but not in the entertainment or sports industry, because that's just not the way the world works. You know, if there's a guy working the counter at the gas station and a girl working the counter at the gas station, I believe they should both be paid the same thing. Great. Burn your bras in the street. If you're getting paid less to ring up somebody's cigarettes at Circle K, than some guy is. Fine. March, parade around with your titties hanging out, whatever you need to do. That's not right. You know, women and men that work at whatever, fine. But when you're talking about sports and entertainment, that's not the way shit works. So, yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, that's just not the way it works, nor should it. Nor should it. Commercial break in the basketball game. Nobody's typing that in or clicking that, no matter how many times you spam it in the chat. Compensation for work should be based on performance regardless of occupation. Sellers for Heisman. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about the sellers for Heisman. $5 says you win lottery tomorrow. I'm not taking that bet, but thank you for the $5. I don't play the lottery, so there's no way I'm winning the lottery tomorrow. Therefore, there's no way I can win that bet. So why would I take that bet? But thank you for the $5. What happened to Arik Gilbert? Didn't he get in trouble again? He transferred out of Georgia to, is it Nebraska he went to? And then he got in trouble there. And it's just, I mean, look, I don't know for certain, but it would appear to me that he's got maybe some mental health issues. And obviously he's got some legal and criminal issues, but those are probably a result of some underlying mental health issue. I don't know that, but, you know, it hasn't gone well for him. About to order a pizza. All right, I appreciate you letting us know, bud. Octavian is a Florida fan. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. $37-26, 11-point lead for the Knicks. 6:18 to go in the first half. I'm a 5-star dummy. I took Detroit on the money line, and they've been getting smoked so far. Let's check the baseball scores. The Mets are up 5-0. That's great news. The Yankees are down 1-0. That's not good news. What else do we have in baseball? Yankees, Mets. Oh, yeah, the Cardinals. The Cardinals game does not start until 2:15, so we're still a ways away on that one. What's more memorable for Miami since 2001? Losing to Ohio State or the 7th floor G-Reg? I don't know what that means. Florida maybe wins 6 games. They got a tough schedule again. They could win 7 or 8. Texas is back. DJ Wagway for Heisman. Oh, boy. Might have to take a break from the comments here. Watch the basketball game for a minute. Still 37-26. Pistons with the ball. 6 minutes to go. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, no good. Knicks, fast break. Now they kick it out for 3. No good. But, of course, the Knicks get the rebound. Another 3. Air ball. What is going on? These are two bad teams, it might be. I don't know. The Pistons are definitely worse, though. Pistons missed a fucking layup. They just missed a goddamn layup. I'm not shooting from 60. I could have made that fucking shot. What the fuck? Fucking garbage can, man. What the fuck? They're paying that guy? They're actually paying that guy to be this bad. Holy fuck. Y'all are dog shit. It's been like 5 minutes since either team scored. I don't know what's going on here with this dog shit. The East NBA Conference just garbage? Huh? I think the two best teams are in the East. The Cavs and the Celtics. Now, these two teams might be hot fucking doo-doo. Cavs and the Celtics are good, though. Jalen Brunson with another fucking 3. 40-26, the Knicks all over the fucking Pistons. Thunder are the best team in the NBA. Yeah, the Thunder are really good. The Thunder aren't in the East. Are y'all retarded? Y'all might be retarded. But the Cavs and the Celtics are in the East. We're talking about the East. The Thunder is in the West. Yeah, NBA regular season is bad. Billy Donovan got fired. I don't even know who that is. Pistons, can they make a free throw? Yes, the Pistons made a fucking free throw. Miracle. They're only down 12 now with 4.5 minutes to go. Plus 280 Detroit money line. Oh boy. You live betted at plus 280? I hope you hit it. Shit. I hope you hit it. Pistons finally played some defense there. Still 40-28. Pistons with the ball down 12. Oh, tried to turn it over. Didn't. That's got to be goaltending. That's got to be goaltending. Okay, yeah, that's goaltending. Count it. 40-30. Yeah, ball was the ball was definitely coming down. Don't look now, but the Pistons have got it within 10. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Right on cue. The Knicks score again. 42-30. 42-30, back to a 12-point lead. And the Pistons turned the ball over. Knicks fast break. Dog shit. Knicks for three. No good. Somehow the Pistons managed to get a rebound that time. Unbelievable. Down 12 with 3.5 minutes to go. Pistons have the ball. They're at home and getting blown out for no reason. I mean, absolutely no reason. They just missed a 2-foot shot. I airballed a 2-footer. Knicks fast break. They're fouled. Knicks going to the free throw line. Joe, we're giving money away, buddy. The Pistons are dog shit today. There's zero chance of them winning this game. They're absolutely fucking terrible. And what's bad is the Knicks ain't really that good, but that just goes to show you how bad the Pistons are today. They got no interest. At home, this is the best they can do, down 2-1. They got to win this game or the series is over. They go down 3-1 to Knicks, that's it. The series is headed back to New York. They had to have this game, and they're coming out flat as fuck. I mean, they're dog shit. I mean, they're fucking horrendous. They're fucking horrendous. They look like Tennessee trying to make a Final Four. That's how bad they look. Dog shit, man. Yeah, 0, bud. I done gave up. I'm waving the white flag on these deadbeat motherfuckers here. If this was blackjack, I would surrender the hand. If this was blackjack, I would surrender my hand and just get half my bet back. I'd just say fuck it and surrender the hand. That's how bad the Pistons are. Absolute garbage. A hot steaming pile. For 3, not even fucking close. Knicks for 3. They missed it too. Thank God. I'm telling you, it's just that the Knicks are less dog shit than the Pistons, but the Pistons are fucking bad. They almost missed the layup, but they made the fucking layup. Somehow they got it back to within 12. I wouldn't take the Pistons plus 15 right now, Joe. I don't know what we're doing with this Pistons money line. I wouldn't take this bag of dead bodies at plus 15 right now. What is Billy Napier's buyout? I have no idea. Knicks will blow it. Ah, shit. I got no confidence in the Pistons right now. I better win these baseball bets. Fuck this basketball. The Mets are up 5-0. That's great news. The Yankees are batting in the bottom of the second, but they're down 1-0. I need them to score quick, fast, and in a hurry, or at least sometime in the first 5 innings. Don't we got a first 5 innings bet with the Yankees? Yeah, Yankees first 5 innings minus half a run, and they're down 1-0. Come on, Yankees, what the fuck are y'all doing? Yeah, and the Cardinals haven't started yet, also in 2. Addition to that as well. Lane Kiffin's frat boys trolled Shaduki. I'm not a fan of that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like them prank calling him. I didn't like that. Billy Napier buyout is a year's supply of all-you-can-eat sushi and a 12-pack. 12-pack of what? Because I might send one down there. For the sushi, they're on their own, though. How many games do you think Mark Stoops lasts at Kentucky this year? I do think he could get fired this year, yeah. As far as how many games, I don't know, but he burned a lot of bridges when he tried to take that Texas A&M job. That pissed a lot of people off who up to that point he had in his corner. And they've been heading downhill. If they have another bad year, he could be out at Kentucky. Show the game cast of the baseball game. No. Is ukulele the biggest bust of the 2020s? Oh. The biggest bust? I'm sure there's a bigger bust somewhere. I'm sure there's a bigger bust somewhere. Lakers in 5. The Lakers can't win the series in 5, dummy. They're down 2-1. They can't win the series in 5. They can win it in 6 or 7, but they can't win it in 5. Baseball is like watching paint dry. Yeah. I'll go to a baseball game every once in a while. That's fine. I'm not watching a baseball game on TV. It ain't happening. All right. 13-point lead now for the Knicks. 2.5 minutes to go. Pistons. Absolutely pathetic. What about college baseball? Oh, shit. Nobody watches that, bud. More people watch college women's softball than watch college baseball. More people in the United States watch soccer. Soccer. More people in the United States watch soccer than watch... nobody watches college baseball. The Pistons, man. It's hard to watch a team be this bad. They're down 16 now, 48-32. I told you we should have taken the Pistons plus... I wouldn't take the Pistons plus 15. How are you that far off on a shot from 3 feet away? I mean, what are they doing? Unbelievable. They are unbelievably bad. Yeah, $600 at Belk is down bad, man. There ain't $600 worth of shit at Belk that I would want. She must have bought one of everything they had. Send the Pistons to the Guangzhou Basketball League. Yeah, the Pistons definitely couldn't win in a European. The Pistons would get their ass beat by any good European team. They might have to go to an Asian league where everybody's 5'5". 13-point lead for the Knicks now. Pistons with the ball for 3. Uh-oh. Don't look now. Don't look now, but the Pistons have got the lead down to 10. I told you, Joe. They just drained a 3. Cut the lead to 10. 1:10 to go in the first half. Knicks with the ball. Out of bounds off the Pistons, though. The Knicks will keep the ball. Can't believe the Saints took Tyler Shuck at pick 40. Yeah, that might have been the worst pick in the draft, G-Man. He's not very good, and he's 27 years old. God almighty. The Knicks missed a shot, but they got the rebound again. The Pistons' defensive rebounding is horrendous. Oh, they force a steal here, though. 50 seconds to go. They're down 10. They have a chance to get it to single digits for three. No good, but they get the rebound off the glass, in, and a foul. Chance for a three-point play. Lead already cut to 8. If they make the free throw, we're looking at a 7-point game. I tried to tell you, Joe. You wouldn't listen. You gave up on the Pistons, man. I told you, man. The Pistons, man, they just don't go away. They just won't give up. I tried to tell you, Joe. I tried to tell you, bud. How many Georgia players did Atlanta draft? Just the one that I know of. Just the one that I know of. Jalen Walker. Yes, Jackson. Yes, I do think that. All right, buddy. Have fun with that yard work. I can't be bothered with that shit. Knicks with a layup. Lead back to 9. Detroit with the ball, though. 20 seconds to go. Detroit's going to hold for the last shot of the first half. I have to say, if they can go to halftime down 9, they're down 9 now. That's pretty good compared to where they were at a minute ago. Alley-oop is good. 7-point lead for the Knicks. 5 seconds to go. Knicks with a long three-pointer. Jalen Brunson. He had to have traveled. No, time ran out. Halftime. Didn't even get a shot off. All right, well, we might have an interesting second half if the Pistons can get it together. They closed out that first half pretty good. They were down 18 2 minutes ago. Went on a run at the end of the half there, and it's a 7-point halftime game. Knicks up 7 over the Pistons at halftime. I never doubted the Pistons at all, honestly. I believed in the Pistons the whole time. The Mets are now up 6-0 over the Nationals. Mets now up 6-0 over the Nationals. Now I need them to stop scoring because I've got under 8 in that game. Mets first 5 minus a half a run. That's going to hit. Yankees still down a run, 1-0, top of the third. Blue Jays up to bat, 2 outs in the top of the third. So the Yankees will have 3 more innings to try to take the lead for us to win that first 5 innings. Bet on the Yankees in that. It's halftime, so let me refill my water. Let me refill my water. What is this? What is going on here? Let's see. Not coming back until, let's go 75. Not coming back. Not coming back until 75 likes. Oh, that says less than. Not coming back until there's less than 75 likes. Not coming back until there's more. What are we doing? What are you doing, Lou? Stop trolling people. This is a no trolling zone. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Five-star dummy. All right, Aaron Judge up to bat. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Yankees got to score here. We've got Yankees to win the first 5 innings. They're down 1-0 in the third. Now's their chance to put some runs on the board. Come on, man. One ball, no strikes. Come on, man. Aaron Judge is built like a shed. I mean, he's just fucking huge. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, man. Go yard right here. 3-run homer. Let's go. Come on. Need a base hit. There it is. Get out of here. Single. Nobody scored, though. Fuck. Bases are drunk. 1 out. Bellinger at the plate now. Can this motherfucker get a hit? He better not hit into a double play. Get a fucking hit. A hit scores 2 runs. Let's go. Come on, dummy. Quit with the barking in that. Damn dog. All right, who is this Bellinger moron? Are they changing pitchers? They might be making a pitching change. Maybe that's why it's taking so long. Still halftime on the basketball game, so we'll get back to that after halftime. Pistons came back a little at the end of the first half, but we need them to keep it going in the second half. We need a Pistons win. Ball one. They did not change pitchers, so bases loaded, 1 out. Bottom of the third, Yankees down 1-0. Bellinger at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. We need a base hit here. Double play would be brutal. Whatever you do, don't hit into a fucking double play. Foul ball, strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. What are you barking at, man? Oh, I think the lady might be home. The lady was out running some errands. She must have came home, got the dog all riled up. It don't take much to get that dog riled up, though, honestly. It's not the lady's fault. Strike looking. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got to swing the bat, dummy. Foul ball now. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, bases loaded, bottom of the third. Yankees down a run. We need a base hit. We've got to bet on the Yankees to win the first 5 innings. Can't blow this scoring opportunity here. Got to get some runs here. Come on, Bellinger, you deadbeat. Come on, deadbeat. Don't be a woozy, man. Another foul ball. You sound like a professional baseball announcer. I'm far from a professional baseball anything. I promise you that. Come on, man. We need a hit. We need a hit. C. Bellinger. Come on, man. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Come on, man. Another foul ball. Dang. This guy hit plenty of fucking foul balls, don't he? This shit is alarming. Yeah, woozy alert. Don't be a woozy, man. Get a base hit. Come on. Hey, Monk. You come in here see what's going on? Ain't nothing going on. It's halftime on the basketball game, Monk.
Hey, it looks like he's finally hooking the boat up.
Was it to do what? Take it somewhere? Be a miracle. Come on, Bellinger. Come on, man. What's the hold up here? Oh, get out of there. Okay, sacrifice fly. Okay, tied it up. Tied it up at 1. Okay, all right. Tied it up. All right, now we need a hit. Now we need a base hit. Who the fuck is this Goldschmuck? Now at bat, P. Goldschmuck. Come on, Schmuck. Looks like the second half is about to start in the basketball game, so I'll turn this baseball off in a second. Let's just watch the rest of this inning. We'll watch the rest of this inning, see if the Yankees can take the lead, and then I'll turn this shit off and we'll get back to the basketball game. Come on, Goldschmuck. 1 ball, no strikes on Goldschmuck. Runners on first and second. 2 outs, all tied up at 1. Ball number 2. High and inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Come on, Goldschmuck. Don't be a fucking woozy, man. Don't be a woozy. Come on, man. 50-43 is the score in the basketball game. 7-point lead for the Knicks. Second half just started. We'll get back to that in a second. Just going to watch the rest of this inning on the Yankees game, see if they can take the lead. I've got a bet on the Yankees to win the first 5 innings. Tied at 1 right now in the bottom of the third, but the Yankees are at bat. 2 outs, runner on first and second. 2 balls, no strike on Goldschmuck. There's a strike looking. 2 balls, 1 strike. 5-point game now. Pistons missed a 3-pointer. Knicks with the rebound. That's not a travel. How many steps do you get these days? Anyway, another ball, 3-1. Base is about to be drunk again if he walks Goldschmuck. Jism's on deck. Knicks missed another shot. Pistons with the ball, but then they immediately turn it over because, well, that's just what they do. They turn the ball over and they don't get rebounds. Foul ball, strike 2 on Goldschmuck. 3-2, full count. 2 outs. Runners will be going. We need a hit, man. Quit with the woo shit. Ball, he walked him. Ball 4, walk. Bases drunk again. 2 outs, bottom of the third, bases loaded. Jay Jism Jr. at bat now for the Yankees. Driving to Atlanta, looked up in lieu in streaming. Hell yeah. That's right, Mel Brew. Let me get a hell yeah. All right, 5-point game in basketball. Knicks with the ball. They're up 50-45. 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. I'm an idiot, so I bet the Pistons to win, which means they're losing right now by 5. 1 ball, no strike on Jay Jism Jr. of the Yankees. Bases loaded, all tied up at 1 apiece. Bottom of the third, 2 outs. We need a run. We need a base hit, a run, a walk, whatever the fuck. We need the Yankees to score here. I've got a bet on the Yankees to win the first 5 innings. Come on, Yankees. What are y'all doing? Carpetbagging motherfuckers. We just need one more run. 2 balls, no strikes on Jay Chisholm Jr., the second baseman for the Yankees. Ball 3. This fucking pitcher can't throw a strike. This pitcher's a noodle arm motherfucker. Who is this pitching for the Yankees? DJ Wagway? God damn. Noodle arm. Can't throw a strike. Go ahead and walk in a run. There it is. Yankees take the lead. 2-1. All right, we might be able to get Lou paid here. This could be a pay Lou situation. Isn't that ball 4? Yeah, ball 4. Yankees take the lead, 2-1. Bases still drunk, loaded. Bottom of the 3rd, Yankees take their first lead of the game, 2-1, which is great for the pay Lou revolution. We've got the Yankees winning the first 5. Who's up now? Adam Volpe is up now. 7-point lead for the Knicks. Make that a 5-point lead for the Knicks. Pistons just scored a jumper. They're still not changing pitchers. They're leaving this noodle arm guy in. He manages to throw a strike this time. No balls. No balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded for the Yanks in the bottom of the 3rd. They've already scored 2 runs this inning. Looking for more. Still a 5-point game up here in basketball. There's another strike. Looking. Didn't even swing the bat. No balls, 2 strikes on Volpe. Come on, man. Don't strike out with the bases juiced. Come on, man. What are you doing? Ball inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. How about them Gators? What about them? Did he ever get anybody drafted? Foul ball. Still 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd. Yankees up 2-1. Volpe at the plate with the bases loaded. Everybody and their grandmamas was on the Pistons today. I know I am. Which means the Knicks are probably going to win. Ball 2. This guy going to walk in another run. 2-2 is the count. 3-point game now. Pistons have come all the way back from 18 down. Jalen Brunson rejected at the rim. Pistons with the ball. A 3 would tie it. Instead, they'll settle for an easy layup, and it's now a 1-point game. New York 52, Detroit 51, and the Knicks are going to take a timeout. There's a foul ball. Full count, 3-2. Full count to Volpe coming up now, 3-2. 2 outs. Bases are loaded. Yankees already scored 2 this inning. Bottom of the 3rd. We've got to bet on the Yankees to win the first 5 innings, so I wouldn't hurt my feelings if this guy gets a base hit and scores another couple of runs. Wouldn't hurt my feelings at all, if I'm being honest. Full count. The 3-2 pitch, otherwise known as the payoff pitch, and it's another foul ball. Another foul ball. He walked in. Walked in another run. He's walked in 2 runs in a row. The Yankees have scored 3 runs without a hit. They had a sacrifice fly and then 2 runs walked in. 3-1, the Yankees have taken a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 3rd, which is great for the Pay Lou movement. The Pay Lou revolution. Yes, the Pay Lou revolution. All right, we'll check back in on that. We'll check back in on that dog shit later on. Commercial break in the basketball game, but the Yankees look like they're going to do what they're supposed to do, which is get Lou paid. So that's great news. That's great news there. The Mets are up 6-1, middle of the fourth. We got a bet on them, too. Mets to win the first 5 by more than half a run. So basically, Mets to win the first 5. And they're up 6-1 in the bottom of the fourth. So 6 outs away from winning that bet. Yeah. Good thing I didn't abandon my hand. Yeah, I was going to surrender. Wave the white flag. Joe almost talked me into quitting. You know, Joe had no faith at all in the Pistons. None. I had to talk him down off the ledge. I had to. Commercial break in the basketball game still. A. Wells at bat now for the Yankees. They're up 3-1. Bases are loaded, but there's 2 outs. 0-2 is the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Blue Jays trying to get out of this inning after giving up 3 runs here. Foul ball. Still no balls, 2 strikes on A. Wells there. Our buddy A. Wells there. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's see if the Pistons can pull away in this thing here. Get Lou paid. Is that Matt Campbell, coach of the Lions? That was, wasn't it? Or Dan Campbell. I'm sorry. What did I say? Matt Campbell? What's his name? It's Dan Campbell, isn't it? Coach of the Lions. Wasn't that him? All right, the Pistons are down 1. The Knicks have the ball. 52-51 is the score. 7.5 minutes to go in the third quarter of this playoff game. Brunson with the ball. This guy's like a little hamster. Misses a jumper from the top of the key. Pistons somehow managed to get a defensive rebound, which is extremely rare for them. And then they miss a layup, which is not rare at all. They do that all the time. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Wells. Bases are still loaded. Another ball, 3-2. Is this pitcher about to walk in his 3rd straight run? Look at this. He's walked in 2 straight runs. He's about to do it again. Well, I can't believe they're leaving this guy in. You know what the problem is? These teams are playing a doubleheader today. So I guess they can't yank the starter because they're worried they're going to run out of relievers because they got to play 2 games today. I don't know. The Pistons have taken the lead. They're up 55-52. Here comes the payoff pitch to Wells. Bases are loaded. Yanks up 3-1. 2 outs. Runners will be going. No way he walks in a 3rd straight run. Come on. Throw the ball, dummy. Pitch the damn thing. What you doing? The Yankees scored on a sacrifice fly, and then the Blue Jays walked in 2 runs. 3-1, Yankees up. Full count, 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd. Waiting on the pitch still. Fuck going on? Here it is. Hit. Is that a home run? Home run or a double? Double. Pay Lou. All right, we're going to get Lou paid. We don't have to pay attention to that anymore. All right, turn that off. Yankees up 6-1. We've got the Yankees to win the first 5 innings, so we're going to win that one. Now, we might lose the under because they're already at 7 runs. The Yankees are up 6-1, and I have under 8.5, so we're probably going to lose the under. but we'll hit the first 5 and the money line. I got 3 bets on the Yankees game. Looks like we'll hit 2 out of 3. I've got 2 bets on the Mets game, and we're winning both of those right now. Let me make sure the Mets are still winning in the first 5. Let's make sure. Let's just double check. Yes, they are. Bottom of the 4th, the Mets are up 6-1. So we'll win the first 5 bet. Again, we might miss on the over-under, though. But that's all right. We're going to go 3-2 on the Yankees game. 1-1 on the Mets game. The Pistons are going to win. That's good for us. And then the Cardinals play at 2:15. They just started. Where are they at? Shit, the Cardinals are losing. How in the hell? The Cardinals are losing 3-0. Well, we're going to lose that one. It's only the second inning, but not looking good for the Cardinals. Big dang. Big dang. 57-58. The Knicks have retaken the lead, a 1-point lead. They were up 18 in the second quarter, the Knicks were. Pistons came all the way back, took the lead a minute ago. Whoa. Calm down, man. That was very aggressive. Very aggressive dunk from the Piston, man. Gives Detroit back the lead, 59-58. 4:20 to go in the third quarter. Knicks rejected at the glass. Again, Detroit, the rebound. Corner, 3. No good. Dang it. It's going to be out of bounds and looks like Knicks ball. Yeah, Knicks ball. Knicks ball. That's all right. That's all right. Outside of college football, how would you rank the other sports on how much you follow them? I don't really follow them at all outside of betting on gambling on the games. That's it. I don't. I probably can't name 10 NBA players. I definitely can't name 10 Major League Baseball players. I probably watch the NFL or pay more attention to the NFL than anything else outside of college football. When it comes to baseball and basketball, I just watch it for something to do when it's not football season. Knicks drained a 3 there. Jalen Brunson. 61-59, 2-point lead for the Knicks. Layaway will be a first-round top 5 NFL draft. Dang. Making draft predictions for 2 years away? All right. Guy started 6 college games and has 12 interceptions, but you're predicting he'll be a top 5 pick. All right. Let's see how that works out. Anthony Richardson went top 4. Florida still didn't win shit. Crazy. Absolutely unbelievable. All tied up at 61. Lagway is a better quarterback than Gunner. I don't give a fuck. Georgia won 2 natties with Stetson fucking Bennett. You think I give a shit how good a quarterback is? This is the difference between Florida fans and normal people. Y'all get so infatuated and caught up with quarterback. Doesn't fucking matter. Tennessee did the same thing with Nico. It doesn't fucking matter. You need about 20 or 25 other players that are really good. It doesn't. Lagway could be the best quarterback on the planet right now. Florida still ain't winning more than 8 games because they're dog shit outside of that. So, I mean, I really don't give a fuck. Lagway can win 19 Heismans just like Nico did. The results will be the same. He won't have a single trophy to hold up. Not one. Michigan won a natty with J.J. McCarthy. Lagway's probably better than him, too. Ohio State just won a natty with Will Howard. Lagway's probably better than him, too. That's what teams that aren't any good do. They brag about how good their one relevant player is. Pistons shooting free throws, tied up at 61. Uh-oh, they made a free throw. Everything going the Pistons' way now. They're getting rebounds and making free throws. 62-61, 3 minutes to go in the third. Pistons with a steal and a fast break. And Jalen Brunson twisted his ankle or something. That's not good. Knicks' best player. Pistons with their biggest lead of the game. They're up 4, 65-61. But the medical staff is out looking at Jalen Brunson. Let's hope he's going to be okay. I mean, I want to win the bet, but I don't want anybody to get hurt, especially a team's best player. Let's hope Jalen Brunson's okay. God doesn't like ugly, then why does he let Alabama win all those natties? God must love ugly. I don't know why the lady back there slamming doors, but I'm going to just... Slam doors around here. What's the problem? What's going on here? Baseball update? All right, let's see. The Mets are still up 6-1, top of the fifth, so we're about to get paid on the Mets' first 5 bet. End of the third inning, the Yankees are up 6-1, so we're going to get paid on the Yankees' first 5. The Cardinals are now down 4-0. Oh, wait a minute, that's the Guardians. Sorry. Cardinals down 3-0 to the Brewers, top of the third inning. We had a bet on the Cardinals' first 5. That doesn't look good. Doesn't look good for the Cardinals' first 5. Yankees and Mets, we do look good. Yeah, we do look good. Lou, what's your best bet ever? Well, I mean, all bets that you win are equally good. Like, I don't really know. I don't really know what you're asking. You're asking me what's the most money I've ever won on one bet? I mean, any bet you win is a good bet. Any bet you lose is a bad bet. I don't really think there's different levels of good or bad bets. You either win or you lose. I was in Alabama yesterday, right on the Tennessee River. Damn. Down bad. You got to go out there to look for work. I guess I don't really know what I guess I don't know what you're asking. Most unlikely. I don't really know what you're asking. I don't think I know what you're asking. It's a me problem. For whatever reason, I'm not able to understand what you're asking. Hey, Uncle Lou, you should start a sports betting Discord. No. I'm never starting a Discord, ever. Fuck Discord. I hate Discord. Fuck Discord. Somebody made an Uncle Lou Discord channel one time and posted the link in here. And because they kept asking me to start a Discord. I'm not getting involved in that. And somebody said, well, I'll start one. Uncle Lou channel Discord, whatever. They started whatever the Discord. Posted the link in the chat all the time. Added me to it. I never went to it. I finally went to it one time. And I don't know what the fuck was going on in there. But everyone was talking at the same. It sounded like a rap concert. The worst rap. It sounded like the worst rap concert you've ever been to. I don't know what they were doing. I clicked on something and whatever the fuck, a Discord, and it was like 19 people all talking at the same time. And I said, fuck this. I got out, deleted it. I said, I'm not dealing with that shit. Gave me a headache. I was in there for 30 seconds and had to take Tylenol afterwards. I don't know. So I don't know nothing about no Discord, and I'm not doing no Discord. Still a 4-point lead for the Pistons. Knicks have the ball. Floater in the lane, no good. Rebounded by the Pistons. Pistons with the ball, 65-61. They've got a 4-point lead. For three, be good. Just about airballed the damn thing. They got the rebound, though. Kicks it out. Another three. That one's good. Count it. Let's go. Or is it? It's like this, isn't it? Don't they do this when they hit the three? I don't know. I would do this, but I'm not a basketball player. So they do this or something. I don't know what the fuck they do. Anyway, I do know the Pistons are up 68-61, so that's great news. It's amazing news, too. South is most intelligent brain of anywhere. I don't think that's true, man. And look, I live in the South, so I would love to be able to brag about that, but I don't think. In fact, I know for a fact that the South is not the smartest people on earth or whatever. That's just not true. It's not even close to being true. In fact, the opposite might be. The South might be the dumbest, man. I'm not. And again, I live in the South, so I guess I'm talking shit about my own self, but the South might be the dumbest, honestly. If you just look at literacy rates, educational scores, all that kind of thing, the South is down bad with that, man. I mean, like 6 of the dumbest states in America are all in the South. Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama. That whole pocket of the country is about retarded, now that I think about it. Yeah, Oklahoma for sure. Long three for the Knicks for no reason, but it was good. I don't even know why he shot that ball. I mean, that was dumb to even do that. But he did it, and it was good. 68-64. A 4-point lead for the Pistons. New York needed that? No, New York don't need to score another damn point as far as I'm concerned. Pistons with the ball up 4 for 3. Drains it. Drains it! 71-64. The good guys are up 7. 6.5 seconds to go in a great third quarter here for the Pistons. Oh, a steal. Slams it home, but was it in time? Probably not. I think the clock might have expired before he's dunked it. Still, a 7-point lead for the Pistons. The last 2 minutes of the first half and the entire third quarter, all Pistons. Hard to believe this is the same team that was down 18 points in the second quarter. Joe, you're going to cash in on a plus 250 winner, buddy. Only when he bets on him? What, me? Basketball? Yeah, only if I'm betting on it. I feel like Florida and Georgia people have the smartest people in the South. I don't know who's got the smartest. It's harder to determine who's got the smart. It's pretty easy to figure out who's the dumbest. I feel like Louisiana's probably pretty dumb too. Louisiana's got a lot of people that live in the woods and the swamps and shit that like aren't even counted in the census and shit. They haven't seen civilization in decades. They don't go to school. Commercial break in the game. Guess we'll check baseball scores again. Let's see. The Mets are now up 7-1. They just won't stop scoring. That pisses me off. We've got under 8. They're already at 8, so we're gonna lose the over/under bet on the Mets, but we're gonna hit the first 5 innings bet. So 1-1 on the Mets game. The Yankees are up 6-1 in the 4th, so we're going to win our first 5 bet on the Yankees. Probably lose the over/under. They're at 7 runs. I've got under 8.5. And I've also got the Yankees money line. So probably going to go 2-1 betting the Yankees game, 1-1 betting the Mets game. We got a bet on the Pistons that's looking good, and the Cardinals in baseball, which we're losing. The Cardinals in the bottom of the 3rd are down 3-0. So probably going to lose that one too. Probably going to lose that one too. I should bet the Reds. Look at this shit. The Rockies are dog shit. They're the worst team in baseball. They've got 4 wins. Lodolo's a pretty good pitcher for the Reds. We should take the Reds here, shouldn't we? Should we take the Reds to beat the Rockies? We probably should. What do y'all think? Yeah. Detroit's good, boss. I'm feeling pretty good on the Detroit deal. You like the Reds? We might have to bet the run line, though. The money line is probably juiced to infinity and beyond. Minus 150 on the money line. I'm going to play it at -1. I'm going to take the Reds, first 5. No, I'm going to do the full game. Reds -1. You can get the Reds -1 at -124. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do, boss. Bang. Bet is in. I got the Reds -1 at -124. Lou, who are you betting on between the Lakers and the T-Wolves? I don't know. Who you want me to bet on? The Lakers and the T-Wolves come on at 3:30. Was it 3 or 3:30? Uh, 3:30. Lakers at the T-Wolves. Minnesota's the home team. They're favored by 2. Over under 208. I want to take over 208. I want to take over 208. Why shouldn't I do that? Over 208. LeBron plays defense in the postseason, bud. He does play defense in the postseason. Cookie says bet the Lakers, so that means we should bet the T-Wolves because he's never gotten anything right, I don't think, ever. Oh, he also says take the over. Shit. That means I can't bet the over now. Damn. I'm going to have to think about this one. Minnesota at home. I do like Minnesota at home. Oh, man. Minnesota's up 2-1. Timberwolves won on Friday by 12 at home in Minnesota. You know what? Oh, man, I don't know what to do there. I like Minnesota and the over. I like Minnesota and the over. Lou, the Rockies own you. The Rockies own me? Dang. Well, that must be all they own because they're absolute dog shit at baseball. Lakers, my 5. The Pistons have extended the lead to 8, 74-66. Well, we just won money on something. What did we win? What happened? We just won a bet on something. Mets first 5. We just hit the bet on the Mets first 5. So we're up 354 for the week. We were up 305 or something, 306. So we just won $50 on the Mets first 5. We're about to win the Yankees first 5. What did I bet on that game? I don't know. I bet $106. Why did I do that? I bet $106 on the Yankees to win the first 5 innings. Thank God they're going to do that. Thank God. I normally only bet like $25 or $50 a game, but for some reason I bet $106 on the Yankees to win the first 5. So that's great news that they are gonna win the first 5. Might make the lady come in here and talk to y'all for 5 minutes as punishment for slamming doors earlier. My $300 bet in Motown plus 5.5 worked. in Motown? You mean you bet $300 on Detroit at plus 5.5? See, that's what I'm saying. You never said a word about that bet until now, where it looks like you're going to win that bet. See? So again, no one believes you. No one believes you. What am I eating today? Pork chops, mashed potatoes, and green beans, I think. I know it's pork chops. pork chops and something. Hey, what's up, Caleb? Degenerate gambling streams. I have more in Bitcoin than you have to your name. No, I have one more Bitcoin than you do. Vandy, nobody believes anything you say, buddy. You're the biggest liar in the history of this channel, man. Somebody's got $10, you got 11. Somebody hit a bet for 50, you hit a bet for 55. Somebody's got a 2-story house, you got a 3-story house. Somebody's got 10 Bitcoin, you got 11 Bitcoin. Said you went to China and won a bunch of money playing blackjack. Coming to find out you don't even know how to play blackjack. You don't even know the basic fucking rules. I don't know why you do that. Nobody can. You could be the richest person on the earth or the poorest person on the earth, and nobody in here would care one way or the other. I have no idea. No clue. Nobody would care. All right, come on, Pistons. Put this thing away. There you go. Pistons hit a jumper. They're up 79-68. 11-point lead. 8:20 to go. Pistons actually playing defense now, too. Knicks just hit a 3, though. 79-71. Pistons still up 8. 8 minutes to go in the game. Yeah, don't pay no attention to whatever Vandy. He's been doing this in these comment sections all over the internet for a decade, running around telling anybody that'll listen how much money he has. He's one of those. Everybody knows somebody like him, right? He's the one-up guy, you know. Like you, whatever story, you know, like you climbed a mountain, he climbed a taller mountain, you know. He's been doing that here and everywhere else on all these comment sections on YouTube for a decade. All right, come on, Pistons. Finish this thing up now. Finish this thing up now. All right, let's check the baseball. Mets still up 7-1. Yankees up 6-1. We're going to win that bet in a minute. Cardinals are just terrible, man. We're just going to lose that one. We had the Cardinals first 5. They're down 3-0 in the 4th inning, so we're just going to have to take the L on that one. Did we bet the Reds? I know I was talking about betting the Reds. Did we? Look at this. The Reds are already up 2-0. Did I bet the Reds? Yes, we did bet the Reds. Okay, good. Good. I have no money because I am married. I have no money because I've got 2 teenage kids. The fucking Knicks are coming back. 3-point game now, 79-76. The Pistons have the ball. Come on, Detroit. Don't fuck this up at the end. How's that not a foul? They had to have called a foul there. I mean, they're all over this guy. I mean, 3 of them. Just pick one. Foul on one of them, all of them, whatever. My parents are papered up. I'm a broke college grad, says Auburn fan since 2010. And not me. My dad was a factory worker and my mom was a nurse. I mean, we weren't poor. I mean, I had a great childhood. We went on a vacation every summer, and I never went hungry or anything, but I don't come from money, that's for sure. Five-point lead for the Pistons. 6 minutes to go. God damn it. Knicks hit a floater. Cut the lead back to 3. 81-78. Under 6 minutes to go. They're going to make me sweat this thing all the way down to the end, man. Terrible shot by the Pistons there. But they did get the rebound. 3 seconds on the shot clock. You better get a shot off. Off the rim, no good. Knicks, fast break, 2-on-2. All the way to the rim. Fouled. Hard foul, too. Knicks will be shooting free throws here. I don't know. He transferred to Oregon. Who? Barry Alexander? Mike, I don't know if that's true or not, but I do know you've been saying that for a long time. Commercial break in the game. Time to check baseball scores. Still 7-1. Mets up over the Nationals. We already hit one bet on that game. If nobody else scores the rest of the game, we'd have a push on the over-under. If anybody else scores in the Mets-Nationals game, we're going to lose the over-under. The Yankees, bottom of the 5th, they're up 6-1. So we're going to win the first 5 innings bet on the Yankees game. Looking good for the money line bet on the Yankees game. And we have under 8.5 runs, and they're at 7 runs in the 5th inning. So that's not looking good for the over-under. And then, of course, the Cardinals. Turns out the Cardinals are absolute dog shit. They're losing 5-0 to the Brewers, so we're going to lose that one. So what is that, 5-3? I thought Bear was going to be Reggie White like his freshman year. He had a lot of talent potential, but he blew it the minute he transferred out of Georgia to Southern Cal. He went from the best team on the planet to be on if you want to get developed defensively to the absolute worst team on the planet to be on if you want to get developed defensively. He made a detrimental career decision there. Commercial break in the game. There's no way the Reds are going to lose to a 4-22 team. Hell, I don't know. Stranger, 4 teams have lost to the Rockies. That's how they got those 4 wins. So it is possible. It is possible to lose to the Rockies because it's happened 4 times. I just hope it doesn't happen today. Where are they at now? They're up 3-0 now, top of the first. So we're looking good on that one. Didn't know you watched the NBA. Let's go. Well, I watch it if I'm betting on it. I'll watch it if I'm betting on it. Detroit with a 2-point lead. The Knicks are at the free throw line. No good. Detroit with the rebound. Pistons have the ball and a 2-point lead coming up on 5 minutes to go. We need the Pistons to just go on another run here so I don't have to sweat this thing down to the very end. Missed the 3. No, it bounced in. Shit. 84-79, 5-point lead now for the Pistons. Boy, they got a lucky roll there. It looked like that thing was bouncing out. Pistons off the glass and in for 2. Detroit up 3 now. Nothing on that possession for the Pistons. Knicks now with the ball back, down 3, coming up on 4 minutes to go. Come on, Detroit. Play some damn defense. Brunson with the ball for 3. God, he drained it. God almighty. All tied up at 84. 4 minutes to go. There's a jumper. Good for the Pistons. Back up by 2. 86-84. Come on now. Play defense. Got to play defense. No good. Rebounded by the Pistons. All right, come on. Coming up on 3 minutes to go now. Detroit has the ball and a 2-point lead. Come on. Jumper. Good. 4-point lead. Let's go. Let's go. Detroit up 4 with 3 minutes to go. Jalen Brunson for the Knicks is good. He is fun to watch. Jalen Brunson from the Knicks. How much money did I bet on this game? I don't bet much money on these games, man. What did I bet on this one? Let me look. Detroit Pistons on the money line, $75. 75 to win 55. Here. These are the bets right here. These are the amounts. Now, just pause the screen or something if you want to read it, but waiting on the commercial break to end. God, the Cardinals are down 7-0. We definitely picked the wrong side in that game. Oh, well. The Reds are up 3-0 in the first inning, though, so we look good there. The Yankees are all over the Blue Jays, 7-1, so we're good there. Bottom of the fifth inning in that one. The Mets still up 7-1 over the Nationals. Hopefully it ends 7-1. We have under 8. I'll gladly take a push there. When are you and Pete announcing the hotel in Nashville? When we figure out what the hotel in Nashville is, we will announce it. I've never been there, so I have no idea, but we'll announce it when we figure out what hotel we're staying at, though, but I don't know when that'll be. Lou, how do you feel about Shedeur Sanders getting drafted to the Browns in the 5th round? I don't really feel one way or the other about it. Just got back, Lou. Are we good? Well, the Pistons looked like they were going to run away with it. They were up almost 10 points at one point, but they let the Knicks get back in it. It's going to come down to the wire. Lou, how do you feel about Shedeur? Yeah. I'm rooting for you, Lou. Seeing you bet on the NBA made me get off my fat ass and put some money on the next game. Hey, don't bet on sports just because I do it. I do it for entertainment, for something to do. So I'm not encouraging you to bet on these NBA games. It gives me something to do in the off season. I don't care enough about the NBA or college basketball or hockey or anything else to just watch it for fun. So I bet on it to give me a reason to watch it, to give me something to do in the off season. But don't be out here betting your car payment and shit. God damn it. The Knicks just hit another one. Down to a 1-point lead now. Detroit 88, Knicks 87. 2.5 minutes to go. There we go. Detroit answered. Back to a 4-point game. 91-87. Coming up on 2 minutes to go. Brunson drives. Clockwork. I mean, that guy is good. He's clutch, too. I don't want Brunson to have the ball at the end of the game with a chance for the Knicks to win, because I know he'll hit a shot. Detroit from the free throw line buries it. Back to a 4-point lead, 93-89. Under 2 minutes to go now. Come on, we got to play defense here. Got to play defense here. Come on, Brunson with the ball. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Has to pass it. Good defense on him that time. Is that Karl Anthony Towns with the ball now? What a shot. From behind the backboard, he drained it. Fuck. 2-point game again. God, the Pistons got to keep scoring. They got to keep scoring. Come on, Detroit. Come on, Detroit. Spin move, free throw line, jumper, no good. In and out. Knicks with the rebound. 1 minute to go. Knicks with the ball down 2. Brunson with the ball. Backs his man in. Spin move in the lane. Dishes it out wide. Long 3. Drained it. Karl Anthony Towns with a three-pointer from a different fucking zip code. The Knicks have a 1-point lead with 46 seconds to go. Who wins the SEC this season? I don't know. I have no idea. I'll start doing prediction videos into May, beginning of June. Texas is the betting favorite right now. Georgia is the second favorite. And then there's a drop-off after that. And you got some teams lumped together like LSU, Bama, Tennessee. Yeah, that first shot he hit, it was the two-pointer, but he was like behind the backboard, way baseline. And then that last one was a three-pointer from 2 towns over. I didn't say Texas was winning the SEC. You asked who was winning the SEC. I told you who the betting favorite was. Florida should be right there with LSU. Oh, my God. Florida's win total is like 6.5 games. Just stop. Here we go. The Pistons are going to blow it now. Turn the ball over with 37 seconds to go and down 1. Look at this dumb shit. Turn the damn ball over. Yeah, it was off his knee, wasn't it? Yeah, it's off him. That's going to be the Knicks ball. And Knicks will have the ball up 1 with 37 seconds to go. So Detroit's going to have to play defense, force a missed shot, and get a rebound, and then try to hit a game winner. Virgil, what you been doing, dude? What you been doing, dude? All right, going to come down to the end here in this Knicks-Pistons game. We'll see what happens. Oh, shit. Did the other game start already? We never bet the other game, did we? No. We never bet the Timberwolves-Lakers game. Did it start yet? No, they moved it to 350. Do we want to bet it? Lakers, Timberwolves. Is this the golden age of Detroit sports? Well, no. I mean, they won, was it 3 titles in a row that Detroit won? in the late 80s. In the NBA. All right, here we go. 30 seconds to go. Knicks up 1 and they have the ball. Don't you let Brunson shoot no damn three-pointer. Brunson with the ball. Knocked away, out of bounds. Off Detroit. So it'll stay Knicks ball, but only 4 seconds on the shot clock. Pistons ought to be able to play defense for 4 fucking seconds and force a really difficult shot here on the Knicks. And then they got to get the rebound and call a timeout, and they'll have a chance to hit a game-winning shot. Inbound to Brunson. He missed. Pistons with the ball. They're not going to call a timeout. They get fouled. The Knicks must have had a foul to give. There's no way they're going to send the Pistons to the free throw line with a chance to win it. The Knicks must have had a foul to give, right? Brunson missed a 2-footer. I'm surprised. He got to the rim. They let Brunson get to the rim, but he missed it. And now the Pistons are going to have the ball with 11.1 seconds to go. Down 1 point. Boy, you better draw something up on that fucking whiteboard, dude, because all we need is 2 points. We just need 2 points. Oh, yeah, Joe? Good. Good, good, good. My biggest bet of the day was the Yankees' first 5. So I hit my big bet of the day, too. All right, here we go. Pistons inbounding the ball with 11 seconds to go. They're down 1. Any basket wins the game. From the free throw line, missed it. Three, no good. You got to be shitting me. You have got to be shitting me. They missed a jumper from the free throw line, got the rebound, and then put up a wild fucking 3 from the corner that didn't even come close. The coach is losing his mind wanting a foul called at the end of the game, but I mean, you got to make this shot here. It never should have came to that. You got to make this shot right here from the free throw line. Right here, bang, a free throw. Missed it. Yeah, and then airballs a three-pointer as time expired. I mean, that is a foul, but you can't rely on that at the end of a game to win it. I mean, They call that a foul 99 times out of 100, but you can't rely on that at the end of a game to win it. I mean, they got to hit that first jumper. Never should have came to that 3-pointer. Pistons fans shouldn't have thrown trash on the court. I didn't see that. But, yeah, obviously don't throw shit on the court. Mustard bottles. Great game, though. Great game. All right, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. The Lakers and the Timberwolves are getting ready to come on if y'all are looking for more basketball to watch. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. Let's see, what's tomorrow? Monday? There will not be a morning show tomorrow. I have to go to my daughter my daughter's graduating in a couple of weeks, and they're doing some kind of senior thing at her school tomorrow morning. That I'm going to. So there won't be a morning show tomorrow. So I will see y'all tomorrow night, Monday night, for the Lunch Money Show. All right, enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a good morning.